Okay, so we all know how important it is to get exercise frequently, as much as possible. But did you also know that it really matters what you do after your workout? So I got the lowdown from Dr. Scot Ackerman the other day. Take a look. We all know it's important for us to get out and get some exercise, but is it important about how we treat our bodies after a workout? Dr. Scot Ackerman is one of the first coast's leading oncologists. He joins us every Friday to talk about important health issues such as this one. Dr. Ackerman, thank you as always for joining us to give us some insight into this. Why is it that we need to worry about how we're treating our bodies after we're working out? You know, because the first thing I want to do is just head to the sofa and sit, which probably is not the best thing you can do, because everybody says at least stretch, do something.
You know, we talk a lot about how exercise is important to your health. You know, exercise, as I've spoken before, it reduces your risk of cancer. It's also good for cardiovascular disease, obesity, and obesity is related to diabetes. So it's very, very important to get some exercise. And I generally recommend to my patients at least 30 minutes, 3 times a week of good exercise. But what we don't talk about all the time is what your body needs after exercise to stay healthy. And this post-exercise period is the time to replenish your body with vital nutrients.
And what are the 3 main components, do you think, of a workout recovery? I mean, you know, water would be obviously the first thing when you say post-workout nutrients, water being one of those that you would need.
Right, excellent. So after you work out, you actually lose a lot of fluids when you work out. So you want to replenish the fluids, and water is a good thing. So replenish fluids. Number 2, carbohydrates. And number 3, protein. These are all 3 very important things to replenish your body with after a workout.
And why protein? I mean, you know, you usually don't feel like eating anything sometimes after I work out, but how important is that, and how quickly should you be getting your protein after you're working out?
So protein is very important because it helps refuel the muscles. The muscles are damaged during a workout, and that damage needs to be repaired, and you need proteins to repair that. But fluids are really the most important because you lose about 1 to 3 pounds of fluid for every hour of exercise. And it's best to replenish the fluids. You don't need to have sport drinks necessarily, or salt.
Those have so much sugar, don't
right,
they?
A lot of sugar,
yeah,
and we want carbohydrates. That's what sugar is, but they're too refined. So I generally recommend water. Water is what you need to replace your body with. Coconut water if you want. Coconut water is very good. You can put flavor drops in the water. It makes it taste a little bit better. The way you know whether or not you're properly hydrated is based on the color of your urine. So if your urine is a light yellow, that's ideal. If it's dark, you know you're dehydrated. So if the urine is very dark, you're dehydrated. And if the urine is very, very clear, you may be overhydrated. But it's better to be overhydrated than underhydrated because our bodies can expel any additional fluids. So that's the fluids. But then carbohydrates and protein, they're best to be consumed together because they really work together to go into your body, to go into your muscles, to rebuild the damaged muscles. And I recommend 50 grams of carbohydrates and 15 grams of protein after a workout. So good things to do with maybe a peanut butter sandwich on whole wheat bread, or a protein shake, maybe some protein bars. You could throw these in your gym bag, trail mix. Cheese and crackers are good too, maybe a little bit too much fat in the cheese, but there's good protein in the cheese as well.
Okay, and then how soon after we're done working out do we need to start thinking about eating? Like I was saying a second ago, I don't really feel like eating too much when I'm done working out. I kind of want to sit for a second.
Right, and you don't really feel like eating before you work out because you get cramps and stuff. And so, but before a workout, it's good to have something light, maybe something a little bit, just to get a little bit of protein and carbohydrate in your system, maybe a little bit of a cracker with peanut butter. The people that wake up early in the morning, they should not, and they typically don't eat right away. It's good to eat something just to...
Okay, just to have in your... Okay, so
beforehand.
30 minutes...
No, before, whenever, before.
Okay.
30 minutes, 20 minutes, just something. But after the workout is when it's important. That's when the body's hungry. That's when the body's thirsty for these nutrients, for the carbohydrates and the protein. And generally 30 minutes after workout is the post-recovery period. That's the time you want to get these nutrients into your body. And really this post-recovery period, 30 minutes after your workout, is just as important as the workout itself, and that's the
Really?
optimal time. Mhm.
Just because you're getting the proper recovery and you're draining yourself, you know, and not replenishing, I would assume. Is that one of the reasons why it's so important? I mean, the workout has always been important. I've never heard of it being so important to get all the nutrients afterwards.
Yes, absolutely, very much so. The workout is very important. It gets your your metabolism going.
Sure.
It's great. But just after the workout is when you want to get your fluids back in, and you want to get some protein and carbohydrates so your muscles start to rebuild. And actually, when people that work out often, the time between workouts is really more important than the workout itself. You work out for the recovery time. The recovery time between workouts is when you need to make sure you have proper nutrition, your body's muscles get rebuild, and that's when you lose your fat as well.
Well, there you go. Learn something new every day. Thank you so much, Dr.
Thanks,
Ackerman.
Casey.
We appreciate you and your information and insight in sponsoring this segment. If you have any questions regarding this topic or any other health questions that you might have, you can visit Dr. Ackerman's Facebook page, which has been changed to, listen to this, facebook.com/Ackerman Cancer Center.